So, before starting the video, let me mention that this video is going to be overly detailed. So, for those of you who likes to get straight to the point, hey, I got you. Here are the timestamps, so you could skip around here and there. And for those of you who likes to see the full picture, hey, I got you as well. And for those of you who don't know about me, my whole channel revolves around making gaming videos on indie games. And if people stopped playing indie games altogether, the devs will stop making them as well, and my channel will crumble apart. And I don't want that. That's why I'm making this video. So without further ado, let's just start. I don't want to make the intro way too long. Okay, let's go. So first of all, let's read a few comments I found on these videos. In 2025, there has been a rise in malware infections in games being released on popular games platforms like Steam. The perhaps most notable cause is the of Pirate Fi, a free-to-play game that comes with an information-stealing malware. The most recent malware infection game was Chemia, an early access title on Steam which was compromised by a threat actor known as EncryptoHub. Though the injection of malicious binaries, these threat actors bypassed initial security screening from Valve, which allowed the deployment of malicious patches and infected multiple users of the platform. Now we observed a similar case in another Steam-released game called Block Blasters, further highlighting the ongoing risk to players. A check on historical logs on Block Blasters found in SteamDB, a known telemetry site for Steam games, shows that this patch contains the following files in which Figure 1 see below. This patch affects hundreds of players who currently have the game installed on their systems. So, Pirate Fi, Chemia and Block Blasters weren't the only games. There was one more, which was called Sniper Phantom Resolution or something, which was also like giving free access to malicious software. I'm a developer who uploads games to Steam. Steam only checks for the first submission of the game. They make sure that the game runs. The developer have to wait 2 to 3 days until Steam checks and approves the first submission. But after its first submission, the developer can upload another version of the game and Steam will not check it. By the way, any Steam reviews for the game before August 30 aren't fake. The game did not launch with malware, which explains why the game was allowed on Steam to begin with, and why the game was able to get many positive reviews. The devs snuck in the malware in an update on August 30th after receiving all those positive reviews. And yes, the game has been taken off Steam. So, the games on Steam aren't the actual threats, but the updates the game gets are the main threats. So, if you're like me who plays many indie games from Steam, let me tell you how could you turn off auto updates in Steam. So, Steam won't actually auto updates a malware into your game. So, let me show you how to do it. So, in your Steam page, you have to click this Manage Downloads button here, and it will take you to this page. So, you have to click this Settings button here. So, in here, Steam won't actually allow you to turn off auto updates, but what you can do is set on Schedule Auto Updates by clicking this button. And by the way, this thing, let Steam decide when to update thing. This won't actually do anything. Only update at game launch, never select this. If you select this, whenever you play a game, the game will start updating in the background. And you could be playing a game in the background, Steam would be installing a malware. So never choose this option ever. Keep this let Steam decide when to update option. So what you gotta do is schedule auto updates, enable this, and you have to restrict the updates between. So you have to select a time in which you don't update Steam. So you have to schedule time in which you don't want the Steam to update any games. So you just have to select any time. So I'll select like 12 So I'll select like this 23 and 22. So I'll select these times. Okay. And after selecting this, I'm just gonna close this and close this here as well, and remove this from like the my task thing by clicking exit Steam. So after the Steam shut down, it won't actually update any games. So you just have to not play on the times you have selected, in which the Steam will auto updates it. So when the time is getting close, for me it's like 10 to 11 p.m. So I just have to remove Steam from my icon tray around that time. So Steam would not update any games around that time. So after turning off auto updates, let me tell you how to see games file and scan them for any malware. So all you have to do is click any game which you have downloaded. It doesn't work on non-downloaded games. See, it won't allow you to see game file from non-downloaded games. So you have to download games. You have to have the game downloaded if you want to see the games file of it and scan it for any malware. So I have this I'm not a human demo downloaded in my system. So I just have to right click on this game from here and hover over manage, and then this option will appear, browse local files. You just have to click on it. After clicking on it, it will show you the whole game files of the game you have downloaded. So the main file is this, no I'm not a human.exe, because it's an executive files. And before doing anything, look for any .bat files or .py files. And if you see any .bat or .py files, that is a clear sign that the game you have downloaded is a malware, and delete it immediately. But if you don't see any .bat files or .py files, you're fine mostly. But keep in mind, .exe files can also be malicious as well. So the main file is this, I'm not a human.exe. This is the main game file which runs in the background, which you have to scan for any malicious activities. So let me tell you how to scan it without downloading any other antivirus or anything. So all you gotta do is search for this virus total. You can see the URL here. I'll put it in the description as well. This is a free open source antivirus which checks for any files you upload, any URLs, and even you could search for things like URL, IP addresses, domain, or even file hash. But for us, we will be just scanning a file for any malicious activity on it. To scan a file, you just have to click here, choose a file, and by the way, the max size is 650 MB. So we don't have to worry about that, because no exe file is that long other than GTA 6 game file, obviously. So you just have to click here, choose a file, and it will open your file explorer. So you just have to locate where is your Steam library, in which folder, in which drive. So for me, it's in E drive. So I've clicked on E, and as you can see, there is my Steam library here. So I just have to click on it. So I just have to double click on it, and it'll open this. And you have to double click on this Steam apps. Okay. Then after that, you have to click here, common, and it will show all the games you have downloaded in your PC. So I had to scan this, no I'm not a human demo. So I have just to click on that, and it will open that thing which we saw. So the main game file is this, I'm not a human.exe. So I just have to click on this, here's the name, and click here open. And it will find for any malicious activities from every antivirus in this whole goddamn world. See, there is Acronius, Alibaba, Alvac, Acrobat, Avast, Avira, Bitdefender, and every antivirus available. And here is community scores. So 0 out of 72 means that the games doesn't have any malicious activities on it, and you can play it freely without worrying about anything. But even if 1 out of 72 finds any malicious activity on it, do not open it. And yes, that was the whole process you needed to do to play indie Steam games safely. And you don't have to do nothing else. You don't have to install any third-party antivirus. Windows Defender is good, but if you want to install any other third-party antiviruses, my top 3 would be Malware, Kaspersky, and Bitdefender. You could choose any of them and they are totally free. Well, it does come with paid versions as well, but you can be fulfilled with unpaid versions. And this is the whole video. So, if you watched my video to this long, that means you enjoyed it. So please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. And you by showing my videos, and also helps me to push my content to an even larger audience. So thank you so much for watching my video, and see you guys next time. Peace.
Once again, chillin' in the back of the lack when I pass everything. Finna ash and I pass to a friend. Then a nigga smash, I'll be damned if I ask her again. Those slaps on the lack when I spin, then it's back to the back of the beam. Made back in the back with a hand and a clap when I tap that. Then attack, never tax, never that. Max on the end, skin, ends. I remember way back when motherfucker used to have to borrow cash from my friends. Just to put a smack up in the fridge. When I'm on, I swear to God to be your back. Now the kids all look up to me. Them bitches wanna fuck with me. My idols say what's up to me. From ugly to comfortably. Suddenly